Be in it to win it. Be in it to win it for you at the end of the day. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about mindset matters as part of Motivational Monday. And regardless on the day you connect with me, every day should be motivational day, but I like to embrace the week by recording motivational videos just to kickstart and 10x, those goals. So I hope you're progressing well with your entrepreneurship goals, your personal life goals as well. My name is Chico. I mainly talk about creative entrepreneurship matters, social media, digital marketing, you name it, and lifestyle pertaining to mindset-related matters. If we're connecting for the very first time, do feel free to say hello, comment below, let me know where you're checking in from, and also remember to hit that subscribe button and to turn on your notifications so that you can be notified of when my videos have been uploaded. So be in it to win it. What does that mean? This thought crossed my mind today just in terms of the creative entrepreneurship journey. I was about to post something on Instagram and I was like editing the picture and I thought about the glossy outlook of what Instagram presents and other social media sites in terms of what we see outwardly but might not be able to see behind the scenes. So what I want to focus on is mainly the behind the scenes of what you don't see, what we all don't see, what each individual is going through. So be in to win it is more about persevering through the mindset challenges that come with creative entrepreneurship. So you can go to my Instagram profile as well, which is 𝐋𝐄𝐒𝐒𝐶FM, and the link will be below just to look at the post itself. Today is the 27th of July, so that you can also learn just a little bit more. And I tend to put comments below as well, just the gist of what I'm talking about. So the things that I noted down is the things you don't see behind the scenes are you don't see the results. You might be going through like mindset challenges such as self-doubt, fear of failure, fear of success. There's self-doubt in terms of, why is nothing working out? Might as well just give up. I'm not seeing end results. Why is it working for other people? Why do other people seem to be happy, or it seems like it's coming very easy for them? Those type of questions. Or you might be also thinking that you're not getting like anywhere. So these are just examples of the challenges that go on behind. Now let's flip the script. Flash forward to 10 years. Let's say if you took, when you take action every single day, the results will start to show looking back. The reason why I mentioned 10 years is that that's how long it takes to become successful in your own right. And that means that you have built this resilience, you've overcome all those some of the mindset challenges which were limiting you in terms of self-limiting beliefs. So those are the self-doubt, imposter syndrome. Not to say those things don't show up, they still show up in the most successful people, but it's also about accepting things as they are and persevering through and overcoming those mindset challenges regardless. So some people, and you may also relate to this, is that those mindset challenges may prevent you from progressing any further because the doubt is kicking in, the imposter syndrome, what other people may think, should you embrace your journey, or would they judge you if you are, or when you present something like on social media. So just all those thoughts as a collective, that stops you from actually taking any action. So how do you start to move beyond those challenges mindset wise, including not seeing any results? You start to take action, small progressive challenges every single day, achievable goals. And it doesn't, you don't have to travel the journey alone. I've mentioned before, joining, being surrounded by people who've got a positive outlook helps. being part of like communities, offline and online, which have a similar outlook, where they are achieving the things you want to achieve. So if you notice me stopping myself, when I say trying, I don't want to say that word trying. I want to say they are achieving those results. You are achieving those results. So it's also about changing the terminology that you use every day. That if, it's not if, it's when you will achieve it. Okay, so when you change that, and when you believe innately that you will achieve it, then your vision becomes something that becomes more tangible. Okay, so taking actionable steps, even if you don't see the results, helps. Now, the glossiness of everything. Yes, as a creative entrepreneur, it's nice to present a good-looking portfolio, but it's something beyond the good looks or what other people may perceive as good looks, because I don't believe that quantifies anything. It's more about your education, what you have to offer, the solutions that you provide. The more you do this on a consistent basis and you understand what other people want, the more you're likely to start seeing results. Even if they're not tangible in financial returns, what you're focusing on is your growth. Your growth in terms of not likes or comments or how many followers you've got, because those can come and go. As we've seen with TikTok, it might shut down in certain countries. It has shut down in India. It's likely to shut down in the US. People are crossing their fingers. People who've got like a huge following, that might shut down. So if that were to shut down, what is the back for? What back for have you created as a backup plan to have somewhere else where you still can continue to engage with people who are part of your community? So the key message here is just not to depend on followers, because that's not significant, that's not tangible, although it feels good and it's in the moment, it can be easily taken away. So it's about also developing systems that enable you to have the confidence that no matter what, your portable business, your digital business is still going to survive through the changes of social media platforms, that you will still have means of communicating with your community. So that can be through the means of creating landing pages, email marketing systems, so that at least you still have, they always say the wealth is in your email list. So I'm just adding additional things here just to give you examples. And I also have links in my wealth of like resources that I've built up, which will be below this description as well. As you move beyond, when you start to take action, even if it feels in your gut that it's scary, the scariness is a good indication. It's about challenging you a little bit more to connect with what you are intuitively drawn to, regardless of what the risk factor is going to be. So the risk factor most likely will be something you've built in your mind to make it true, but in reality it's not actually true because it is a self-limiting belief. So that's an example. So you've held yourself back to believe that if you do such and such a thing, this is what's going to happen, so you don't do anything about it. So it's about moving beyond that. And as you take action every single day towards the end of the year, we're in July now, starting today, towards the end of the year, looking back, you will see something, some growth period within you, your outlook, your confidence, and also things that you hadn't discovered before in terms of what your abilities are as well. Okay, so I hope this is all making sense. And then part of the addition is also continuously learning every single day as you're taking action. I've seen so many people join, for instance, like affiliate marketing, network marketing, and all they do is once they have a hold of like the product, all they do is just promote the product without actually learning on the go. They're not actually educating themselves on what their wealth of education that they've received, information, or they're not educating themselves about like marketing, how to create systems that support them. Those things behind the scenes are what will enable you to grow as a person, to grow as an entrepreneur, because that suite of information is something that will never go. It will forever be with you. So let me see if I've left anything else. Yeah, so as you're progressing further, it's also about recognizing your small wins as well. Your small wins, your small results, because I can relate to this as being a perfectionist, being somebody who wants to achieve grander goals. When you achieve small things, you might not think it's relevant or it's important. It's relevant because that small goal adds and contributes to your greater vision, your life purpose. And on the days you win big, it's great and fantastic to celebrate the small and the big wins, but also remember that just as the successes came, the likelihood is that there will also be a downturn. So always be prepared that there will be a downturn, and have backup systems and processes and your mindset prepared for the downturn, because it's not always going to be about wins. There's going to be peaks and troughs, as you progress further. So I'm the biggest advocate that when you're starting on your creative entrepreneurship journey, or you're within it as well, I don't believe in instantaneous results, because that it applies to everything that we do in life. You know, any goals we may have, like when was it, 3 days ago, I went up hiking, and it's taken me one of the hills that I hadn't actually climbed up for years to climb up that hill. The reason why is that I was limited due to my disabling condition of fibromyalgia. So aside from feeling the chronic pain and or severe chronic pain, my mind as well started to become limited in the belief that I could do it. So 3 days ago was the day that I challenged myself, because I had built up to get to that stage. Okay, it was not like I'll never do it, but it was about, this is my grander goal. How am I going to get to it? It's by doing things on a daily basis, like physiotherapy, in order to reach that grander goal. So that's why I don't believe in instantaneous results. Yes, the insta fame can come, but that can quickly go as well. It's about building something, especially if you want this to be your lifestyle. It's about building something that will be sustainable in the long term. So you're building your strength, your physical or your mental strength, whatever key area you're focusing on, in order to be resilient through all the challenges that are going to come. And it's also about saying, yes, I accept those challenges. It's not that they're never ever going to happen because I've become successful, but it's that they're still going to continue to happen. But my outlook and perspective has changed, because I've decided that I will learn and grow as a person on an everyday basis. And as a result of learning, taking action, and then also failing, succeeding, growing through the lessons learned, I've now developed this mechanism which accepts life as it is, but I still have the willpower to continue to persevere through. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. On my next video, I will be talking a little bit about my lessons learned in terms of helping small business owners. And this is like in a voluntary capacity. Just recently, I've helped other like small business owners when I was starting out like my creative entrepreneurship journey in the beginning. But what I want to share with you is just the tips, the systems and processes that you can help in terms of creating a small business. And this can also apply to your creative entrepreneurship journey as well. Thank you for joining me. And if there's anything that I've shared today that's resonated with you, connected with you, remember to leave comments below, and also to hit the subscribe button if you're seeing my videos for the first time, or you've just landed here from like Mars or who knows where. Yeah, and thanks for watching. Until next time.